Caldwell Fitness, and this video is going to be about body weight training or calisthenics versus free weight or machine training. So basically, you got, depending on your, the classification of what type of, fitness person you are or athlete you are, people got their preferences. Everybody know you got bar stars, and you got, as far as on the powerlifting side, you got powerlifting, then you got bodybuilding, then you got CrossFit, which is like a mixture of a whole grip of stuff. Not really a whole grip of stuff, just like basic stuff and some other funny stuff that they do. I feel that if you wanna, go into a fitness journey, that everything is important. First comes your health. Then depending on what classification of athlete you wanna, call yourself. If you're a powerlifter, do powerlifting movements. If you're a bodybuilder, do bodybuilder movements. If you like doing calisthenics and body weight training, do that. But I mean, some people say, oh, this is better than that, or weights make you, blown up, weights not good for you. Whatever is your preference, that's what you do. Like, I do both of them. I do both, I ain't gonna necessarily say I do both. I just do, body weight movements, and I do weights, and I do cardio as well. A lot of people, they don't talk enough about cardio, I feel. So cardio is good for you too. That's what keeps your heart, pumping. That's what lowers your resting heart rate, by increasing your, your cardiovascular health, So that's important too. But as far as, let's get back on the topic, as far as like, calisthenics and weightlifting, I feel that if you, you should do it all. If you want to get into the fitness game, do it all. Pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups. If you want to lift weights. Depending on what you want to do. If you want to cut up and, be shredded, do, high reps and, more bodyweight movements. If you just want to be bigger, but you still want to be mobile, be able to pull yourself up, do, higher volume training with a little bit of strength training, and, still do your bodyweight movements, your calisthenics. And, because I didn't see a lot of people talk down about powerlifters because they say, oh, you can't pull yourself up, but you can bench press 500 pounds and squat 1,000 pounds. People are different. I didn't see 300-400 pound, powerlifters on Instagram doing pull-ups and dips and sit-ups and stuff. So just because you don't see them doing it, don't mean they're not doing it. And people like, you gotta have respect for people who can, throw themselves in the air, over the bar. Who do calisthenics, like, the freestyle people, because it does take a lot of strength to do that, so I don't think nobody should be talking down about, nobody. And bodybuilders too, some bodybuilders, they well-rounded. They can do it all. They can run, they can play basketball, they can play football, and they 250 pounds. They carry 250 pounds of solid muscle, or 225 pounds. They might look like, they might not even be 250, 270. They might not even be like that heavy. They might just be like 190, matter of fact, but they look like they 200 pounds, 215 pounds, but they move their weight well. So I believe, just mix it all in, because that's like the best. I think that's the best output, is when you that's the best result when you when you big, but you agile, you fast, you quick, you're flexible. So just do it all, you know what I mean? Like, nothing better than something else. Everybody got their preferences. It's so many different martial arts out there, and people got debates about martial arts and everything. So they, now they got mixed martial arts. You can do anything. So, fitness is the same way. People, bodybuilders can do CrossFit, CrossFitters can do powerlifting, and, you know what I mean, calisthenic, people who do calisthenics, freestyle, calisthenics or freestyle, whatever you want to call it, they can do, they can enter a bench press competition. I just think that, it's versatile. Fitness is universal. You can do whatever you want. And that's my take on it, And, that's it. So, just do whatever you want to do, and, just train, be healthy, be fit, make yourself better. Don't worry about what nobody else saying. If you're a powerlifter, powerlift. If you do calisthenics, do calisthenics. Just don't talk down on nobody. Fitness is supposed to make you happier and stuff. Fitness is supposed to make you feel better. So that's my take on everything. And if you want to see more topic videos like this, Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Caldwell Fitness. And you guys have a good one. And God bless.